Hello there, you amazing viewers and subscribers, and welcome to a brand new Doctor Who related video for today. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about the 3 best modern Doctors in my opinion. Now, I don't hate any incarnations of the Doctor. Yes, Tennant is my least favourite Doctor. That is my opinion and my opinion alone. And the thing is that I just want to talk about why I've considered these 3 Doctors to be the best 3 Doctors in modern Doctor Who in general. To be honest with you, I'm more into classic Doctor Who than I am into modern Doctor Who. I do like modern Doctor Who, but the thing is that I just prefer classic Who to some of the modern stories. The thing is though, if you watch, like, say if I watch series 2 and I watch it all in one go. After I watch series 2, I literally jump into a classic Doctor. Either if it's Hartnell, probably Sylvester McCoy or Tom Baker, because they're the 2 best Doctors in my opinion for classic Who. I'm sorry to say that, but I really love Tom Baker and Sylvester McCoy's run. They're just fantastic and phenomenal. I love their series. So saying what are the 3 best modern Doctor Who in my opinion. Now, I want you to comment down below what is your 3 best modern Doctors, and that be your opinion. I would love to know your opinions on what are your 3 best modern Doctors, do you think? So my 3 best, as you can tell by the picture, is of course the 9th, 11th and 12th Doctors, played by Christopher Eccleston, played by Matt Smith and played by Peter Capaldi. I absolutely love these 3 Doctors. 9, I love the way he's the one that started off modern Doctor Who. I love the way his Doctor is. I mean, I love the fact we encounter Autons, then we go to Platform 1 when we watch the Earth blow up in the bowl of the sun, and then of course we go into the fantastic creepy episode known as the Unquite Dead, and I love that episode with the gas mask zombies. I really love that episode. I keep going back and rewatch that one. That's my favourite one of my favourite Eccleston episodes, I have to say. Then of course we go to Savine 3 times, then we go 2 times into Daleks. Well, we've got basically there's like 2 episodes of Daleks, and then you've got 3 episodes of Savine, even though one of them is a 2-part. The Empty Child of the Doctor Dances is just phenomenal. That's my favourite Eccleston 2-parter episode. I really love the 9th Doctor, the way he is. He's so hurt and destroyed by the Time War, and Big Finish is definitely picking it up really, really well. And I mean, I've got the Ravages, and I love the 9th Doctor in that one. I love the fact we meet Rose Tyler. To be honest with you, I prefer Rose with Eccleston than I do with Tennant. And I'm sorry to say that, I really prefer Rose with Christopher Eccleston instead of Tennant's Doctor. I really prefer Rose with Eccleston. It's like they got some sort of chemistry, and she has character growth in this series. Whereas in series 2, I don't think she has any character growth. She just becomes I think in series 2 she loses that character growth completely, which is why I prefer series 1 Rose to series 2 Rose. I'm sorry to say that to anyone who likes Tennant and Billy Piper. I am sorry to say that, but I prefer Billy with Eccleston than Billy with Tennant, and I'm just saying that in general. That's my opinion. I just prefer her with Eccleston. I love every single episode of series 1. Series 1 for me ain't got no bad episodes. Ain't got no bad episodes at all. I enjoy series 1 completely. But the one thing that makes the 9th Doctor, for me, really wow, he has character growth. I mean, when we first meet him, he's this closed off, he's angry because of the Time War. Then we go to the Dalek, and we kind of see how much the hatred of the Daleks do actually push this incarnation of the Doctor, what he's prepared to do. I mean, come on, he's about to blow up a Dalek with a gun, and then Rose talks him out of it. And then in the later half of series 1, he literally mellows, and then, yeah, it's in the finale, he literally does go back into his war persona, trying to build a Delta Wave weapon to destroy the Daleks. But then again, he literally says he's a coward any day, and he absorbs the Time Vortex out of Rose. And then, of course, he goes into Vigilance into the 10th Doctor. I do like the 9th Doctor for that. He is for me, he's the 3rd best modern Doctor. Eccleston is just the 3rd best modern Doctor for me. Now, in 2nd place for modern Doctors, I'm sorry to say this to anybody who's probably going to scream at the hair, it is the 11th Doctor, played by Matt Smith. I just love the Matt Smith era. Now, when I was growing up, I was more into David Tennant's Doctor, and then Matt Smith came along, and it's like, I kind of like Matt Smith, you know, I like Matt Smith. Even when I was at Thomas Adams with my best mate, Jamie Arrowsmith. And Jamie, if you're watching this, a big shout out to you, mate. I mean, we were literally talking, when I went to Thomas Adams, we were talking about series 3, 4, 5 and 6, really. Because then when Series 7 was starting to air, we left school. And to be honest with you, I kind of miss those days. And I really do enjoy Series 5, 6, and 7. I just love the whole Matt Smith era. Yes, Series 6 is my least favourite Smith series, to be honest with you. But Series 5 and 7 I just completely love. If I was going to say who are the best companions for the 11th Doctor, it's Amy and Roaring River. I just love those four together with the 11th Doctor. You got some great chemistry there between the cast members and the Doctor and River's kind of relationship stuff that's going on, particularly from Series 6 onwards. I mean, all the Series 6. But that's because River and the Doctor's timeline's very back-to-back, really. And the thing is, though, Big Finish has basically done some with River Song. I mean, they give their own kind of series called the Diary of River Song, which I have put in my basket for me to order soon. The Series 1 of the Diary of River Song, because she meets the 8th Doctor. And yes, of course, in Big Finish, River does meet the 8th, the 4th, the 7th, the 6th, 5th Doctors, as well as the 3rd Doctor. So she does meet the past Doctors as well, which is why I really like River Song, because I do like River Song. She's one of my favourite characters out of the Matt Smith era. And I really do enjoy Series 5. Series 5 is literally Matt Smith's best series. I absolutely love it, because the 11th Doctor's got some great moments in that series. I love... Oh, what can I say what I love about it? Series 5 is just phenomenal. I love every single series of Series 5. And it even has one episode where the Daleks win and the Doctor loses, where through Classic Who, the Daleks kind of lose. There's some episodes where they really do lose quite a lot in Classic Who, where in Modern Who, this is the only episode the Daleks win. And I love that for what they try to do with it. And yeah, they do bring out the Daleks like coloured M&Ms. But I'm a lot bigger with the Daleks, with the new cast of Daleks. But I really love those Daleks. And Series 6, I like what they're trying to do with the silence. I do like the silence. They're a really cool villain. I mean, they remind me of that picture called The Screamer, where, you know, the one was like that. I love the silence, because that's just a great sort of design. And then when you get into Series 7, I love the fact we have some returning villains in the Matt Smith era. Like the Silurians, we got Daleks, Cybermen, like we do from the Tennant era on, as well as we have the return of the Saigons, Ice Warriors, and the Great Intelligence, which has not been seen since the 2nd Doctor's story known as the Web of Fear. So I really do love the fact in the 11th Doctor's run, we have some returning villains and stuff, and I really did love that for what it is. It does so much for these Doctors' run. I love the 11th Doctor era so much. It's just phenomenal. I love the 11th Doctor's run. If I was going to say one thing, I prefer Clara with the 11th Doctor than I do for the 12th Doctor, but that's another issue for my number 1. So coming into number 1, my favourite modern Doctor is, of course, the 12th Doctor, played by Peter Capaldi. This is the Doctor I just love. He feels so classic. Every time I go back and rewatch Series 8, 9, and 10, it just feels so classic. Just honestly, just so classic. I really love the fact he's he reminds me a bit of the classic Doctors. In Series 9, he's kind of got the cheekiness that we see from Tom Baker's Doctor. In Series 8, we see the grumpy side of this Doctor from Hartnell. And I do see a lot of Hartnell in Peter Capaldi's Doctor, with the grumpiness in going on for the series. And I love the fact that he's just a grumpy Doctor. And I love the way the 12th Doctor is in Series 8. I just love it, because it reminds me so much of the 1st Doctor. In Series 9, he's got some great bits of Hartnell and some great bits of Tom Baker. And I do actually see a bit of Patrick Troughton's Doctor in him as well, with the kind of comedy stuff they were doing with his Doctor, like with I'm trying to think what episode it was. Like with the guitar and stuff, I do see a bit of Troughton in his Doctor there, because Troughton did play the flute, and the Doctor has been a bit musical with the guitar. I love the fact with the 12th Doctor, I do kind of see a bit of some of the past Doctors, but specifically the first 3 Doctors and the 4th Doctor, because I do see in Series 10, when it's more like Earthbound, it feels much like I'm watching a John Pertwee. Yes, it's set in a university. Yes, we've got Bill and Aldo, who are genuinely my favourite companions for the 12th Doctor. I absolutely love Capaldi with these two characters, Bill and Ardo. I just love Series 10 completely. And then, of course, we have the return of John Sims Master. So this is the very first time Doctor Who does a multi-master story with Missy and the Master, which is just fantastic. And then, of course, we bump into the first Doctor again. The 12th Doctor meets the first Doctor and he goes off to regenerate. So, like, even though he's thinking that he doesn't want to regenerate, he wants to be who he is. He wants to go away and die. And then he literally just regenerates into Jodie Whittaker, which I think he goes... I love the fact when he's about to regenerate and he goes, wow, I suppose one more wouldn't kill anyone. And you know the Doctor accepting to regenerate. And I love the fact the 12th Doctor argues about regenerating for quite a lot of the episodes. And then, of course, he literally goes, yeah, regeneration can't be that bad, you know. And then he goes off to regenerate into Jodie Whittaker. So I really love Capaldi, Matt Smith, and, of course, Christopher Eccleston. So let me know in the comments, who are your 3 best modern Doctors? Thank you for watching the video. Please do like, subscribe, and share, and join me for more awesome Doctor Who content. And there will be a review coming out tomorrow on Doctor Who Nightshade from Big Finish, because I'm in the middle of reading through my notes and trying to understand me writing a bit. So anyway, thank you for watching. Please do like, subscribe, and share, and join me for more awesome Doctor Who content. Have a great day, and thank you for being magnificent viewers and subscribers, and thank you for being magnificent Doctor Who fans.